Good morning. Welcome to another daily video. Today's video, I'm going to use these decks, the Goddess Power Oracle deck, the Angel Tarot cards, and the Energy Oracle cards. So, let's get us a great message for today. So it's a beautiful Thursday morning here in Arkansas right now at 6:22 a.m. And I like getting my message for the day, so I know what to look forward to. I've already done my reading, and I just thought, I would pull some cards for the collective. I'm also thinking about starting, I used to record astrological monthly the signs readings. I think we'll start doing that again too. Had a lot of people request it, so what is going on today? What in the collective are we going to be looking at today? Let's see here. We have Demeter, Nurturer. I can feel that energy right now. That's what I'm really feeling. Number 48, Spider Woman, Co-Creation. Look how beautiful that card is, a bright, vibrant red. So we have Nurturer and Co-Creator. So the energy that I'm feeling is just, absolutely just this soft, serene energy today. Like, I don't know, just like it's going to be peaceful today, right? And we also have, with this co-creation. So it's like working together with other people, giving guidance to others. And when you feel good, it's especially for those of us that are light workers, and I'm feeling like we're healthy, we're happy, we're gonna have a really good day today. And we can set our boundaries, and it's like a motherly type energy, very grounded, being able to use that energy. And, a motherly energy is creative. So it's like being able to use that energy to co-create what we want, things we desire. I have a saying that I like to say, that we are the vortex of our own reality. And sometimes, and it's good today, is such a peaceful, beautiful, blissful feeling, because a lot of us have been through the mud lately. We've had some darkness, but remember that all seeds, life is planted and created in the darkness. And it's just feeling like the sprouts are starting to come up through that soil. And that's the kind of energy I'm feeling for today. Let me go ahead and pull some tarot cards. What are we creating today, Spirit? What are we creating? And there's such a beautiful contrast in the colors of those two cards. Okay. We have Renewal. Four of Fire. That's a beautiful card. That's like the Four of Wands. Eight of Air. Ace of Water. So, it looks like, with the Eight of Air being here, that's where someone is like, that's like the Eight of Swords. In the regular Eight of Swords, it's a picture of like a woman who's blindfolded and she's surrounded by all these swords and she's terrified of taking a step forward. With renewal in the beginning of this, it's like things are starting to come into perspective. It's like, to me, this is like saying, even though it's like saying you're trying to review the things you've seen in the past, the things you felt in the past, the fears that you've had with the Eight of Air, any fears and worries, the thoughts that you were like, had no choices. You're starting to realize that you're starting to come into peace, and you're feeling like you can have success with this, this new, the Ace of Wands, this new beginning. And it could be a new beginning in a relationship. It could be a new home. It has new home here. But mostly, I'm feeling it has to do with your spirituality. And for some of you, yes, that does have to do with falling in love. Maybe deciding to, there are some of you that you've kind of got obsessed in spirit. Okay. Spirit's telling me that some of you have been, it's like when you get obsessed with your counterpart, whether you have a soulmate or a twin flame, and then that label kind of sticks on you, and you get obsessive to the point about your other person. What are they thinking? What are they feeling? To the point that it just drives you out of your mind. But it's like today, and it's like you've been working hard, planting seeds. You've been in the darkness. And, oh my goodness, I'm in this giggly, happy energy right now. This is like, it's releasing. This is like, bam, it's just like, you can breathe today. You're going to be able, it's a beautiful, peaceful, wonderful energy. And you're releasing that energy. You're releasing that constriction that you have to, those limiting beliefs that you have to be with that one person and only that person. For some of you, you're opening up to the capacity of being able to fall in love with somebody, that's not your counterpart. If something's going on that, it doesn't, just because you're counterparts doesn't mean in this lifetime that you have to be together. You may just have, you're supposed to come together for a purpose, and once y'all learn those lessons, you move on. In some contracts, it depends on what your contract is. In some contracts, yes, it becomes romantic and you end up being life partners, and that's so beautiful. And that's what a lot of people want. But then sometimes some of us, we wake up and realize this is a spiritual journey. We have lessons, and then we look back through our dark times and realize, wow, look what all I learned. Look what all I have grown through and healed. And some of us are looking back and being like, oh my goodness, I'm not hurting anymore. I don't feel victimized anymore. I am breaking free and taking this blindfold off. And I'm going to walk through my Four of Wands. And I'm going to walk through the fire and be, exuberant like the phoenix, and rise again. And I'm gaining a new perspective. And it's absolutely beautiful. So let's get some of these oracle cards to go with it. I know my daily morning readings aren't very long, but it's just a short message for the mornings before we hit our day and see what we're going to be facing today. Some of us have busy routines. We don't have time to watch a video in the morning. So, all right. Goddess of the Moon. Isn't that a beautiful energy right there? That's so beautiful. Spirit, I'm only going to pull 3. Rest and rejuvenation. 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel. So, oh my goodness, that's so beautiful. That's just telling me that a lot of us, with this new perspective and this breaking free and this fresh feeling, this wonderful, peaceful, nurturing energy we have that we have created. We are breaking programming. And you've got to think, there's so many programs. A lot of people, when we say programming, they don't quite understand what we're saying. There's different programming. We even have programming that we've done to ourselves. Like, if we get in the habit of coming home after work and sitting on the couch watching TV, believe it or not, that kind of lowers your energy, it lowers your vibration, and we tend to get stuck in that same routine. And we've got to kickstart ourselves to break those routines, those programming. Because another programming is social media, telling you what you should think, what you should feel. From the time you're born, you're given a name, and like a social security number, a religion, beliefs, and all these things you're given aren't your own. They're not your own. They were given to you. So it's like, for some of y'all, it's a feeling of breaking free from that, from the programming, and with that, it's like, also Spirit is showing me where a lot of you have been decalcifying your pineal gland. So with that comes higher intuition, the ability to be able to meditate. And some of you, during meditation, it's like you sit there and you sit there and you sit there and you feel like you can't clear your mind, and you're like, I don't think I'm doing this right. My mind is just too active. But don't give up, because you are doing it right. Before you know it, your meditations, you'll be able to find your the silence inside of you. You'll be able to go to that 0 point. But for a lot of you right now, it just seems like you've been able to do that. You're going to be able to find peace. Your psychic, clairvoyant, your whatever gifts and abilities you have are about to be enhanced even greater, because you have made this spiritual breakthrough. For some of you, you're gaining the gift of telepathy. Some of you is gaining the gift of astral travel. Some of you have even gaining the gift of being able to communicate with other beings. And it's such a wonderful time right now. And wow, it's just, today is so peaceful. It's such a lovely energy. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this resonates. Y'all have a very beautiful day. Thank you for being with me this morning. And I love each and every one of you.